What you get for your business depends entirely how much preparation you have put into getting your business ready. So when I'm working with a client, I typically put my client's company through a process called reverse due diligence, which is a process to proactively identify any and all material issues that a buyer would have issues with. And then I work with my clients to ensure that we rectify the issues that can be fixed, and also create a list of any issues that we don't have time to fix so we can disclose it to the buyer early on. Typically, what we're looking to do, number one, is to create financial transparency. As an advisor, it's our role to show the buyer what's the true profitability of your business. A lot of times, our clients are running lifestyle businesses. You may be running certain expenses through the business, which are one-time or recurring or simply don't belong in the business because you're trying to lower your taxes. Our goal is to recast your financials for the last 2 to 3 years, and especially for the immediately preceding 12 months, and really construct for the buyer what your real free cash flow is. Because remember, the buyer is financing a good portion of the transaction, and they need good understanding of what your free cash flows look like. Number two, buyers don't like to buy businesses that cannot operate without their owners. So we always recommend to the client, make sure that you have a seasoned management team. And the seasoned management team becomes critical to ensuring that you get a good sale price. But a key part of that is tying down this key management, okay? And it's not just tying down blindly. We want your key managers tied down prior to the sale, so the company is performing at an optimal level. We want them tied down during the sale, so there's no mass exodus of your managers. And certainly, we want them tied down after the sale, post-closing, to satisfy post-closing obligations, as well get you through the earnout period to the extent that there is an earnout, so you can maximize sale price. Number three, we want to make sure that your intellectual property is documented and protected, and you've got policies and procedures around your intellectual property. So, because the buyer does not want this intellectual property walking out of the door. Number four, we're looking for claims and litigation. If you've got claims that are pending, or litigation for customer claims, or some kind of litigation, it's best to satisfy these things before we go in the market, because buyers typically don't want to buy them unless the claims are very, very small and there's a defined idea of what the litigation may entail as far as damages. I'd like to get a valuation range also. Typically, we'll do a traditional valuation as well as a transactional valuation, which looks at comparative market transactions to kind of understand a baseline value and develop a valuation range. And we also want to understand your business model, your competitive differentiators, and if you have certain underlying barriers to entry and or intellectual property that can be leveraged with certain types of buyers to drive up your sale price. We like to also prepare due diligence materials, whether they're done on site or in a data room. We want to get ahead and essentially all your key contracts and other financial documents in one place to minimize the time and hassle and to shorten the life cycle of the sale transaction. Rare Brain Capital helps companies improve performance and sell for maximum value. How ready is your company to grow or to sell? Want to know how you're doing? Get your free score plus customized report in just a few minutes at no cost or obligation. Visit rarebrain.com/score.